Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have nothing to show you, but I do have a little bit of a yarn haul. I ordered from Maxim, so we're going to take a look at the yarns that I bought. This box has been sitting here for quite a few weeks now, so I honestly don't even remember what I ordered, but we're going to take a look at it right now. It is quite a big box, and actually it is really heavy. So I'm going to put it down on the floor, open it up, and then I will show you all of the yarn that I got. I'm always hesitant opening boxes of yarn with scissors. I try to be extra careful just because I don't know how it's packaged and I don't want to accidentally cut any yarn. I do have the packing slip, so I can tell you as I'm going through it how much each of these balls of yarn were. I know that I got a couple of coupons here and there, so it's a big box. There's a lot of yarn in here, but actually the total price wasn't as bad as I thought. All right, let's go. Because I am making some plushies now, trying to expand my crochet knowledge, I guess. I got some plushie Bernat blanket sparkle. I've never used this before, so this is definitely a new to me yarn. So Bernat baby blanket sparkle. It is a 6-weight yarn and looks like you get about 220 yards in one of these. It's 100% polyester. It's fairly soft, even with the sparkle yarn running through it. But yeah, it is definitely a thicker weight yarn. So one of these Bernat baby blanket sparkles was $6.80, and I think it was a clearance yarn. There was a couple in here that were on clearance, so they were much less expensive than just buying it somewhere else. And this particular color is called Freesia Sparkle. So it is a nice purpley pink kind of color. So there's one. And then I got a Bernat Blanket Brights, and this is a yellow. And this one was another clearance. So this Bernat Blanket Brights was also a clearance, and it was also $6.80. This is called School Bus Yellow. So really bright yellow. You can't see it if I hold it too close. It kind of mutes the color, but it's a really bright yellow. So that's another one, very soft. I'm excited to kind of make some plushies, and I didn't have any yellow really left, so I've got yellow now. A 3-pack of Bernat Velvet. Some of these colors I might already have. Each one of these was $5.94. So this is just your basic Bernat Velvet. It's very soft. I've got one in red. One, I can't read that color. Let's see, we've got one in red, vapor gray, and quiet pink. Nice colors. And I have used the Bernat Velvet before. I love making scrunchies from them, but they are also good for little plushies and things. So 3 of these. This was a mystery, I believe. It is a 1 pound, or is this 2 pounds? Here's what it says on the little tag. So it doesn't feel like 2 pounds. It might be. We'll see. But you just got like an assorted plush yarn. So this one looks like it's a navy type color. So again, it's like a velvety, plushy yarn. It's going to be really soft, I'm hoping. Let's see. Yes, it's very soft. So we've got a nice color there. And it's thicker weight, velvety. So another good thing for scrunchies or plushies. And I really like getting those mystery bags of yarn because you don't know what's in them, and it forces me to kind of be creative because some of the yarns I've never used, they're a little out there. It forces me to really think of projects that would be good for that type of yarn. Next up, we have another mystery plushie yarn. This one's just in black, which is great because I don't have too much black of the velvet yarn. So I got a 1 pound plush yarn assortment. So I'm guessing the black, this black, and then the navy went with that grouping. And for that 1 pound of plush yarn, it was $7.64. So that's not a bad deal because each one of these normally is that much basically. And another one, I found another plush bag in here. This is a gray, it says country blue. So let's actually open it up. Oh, that is a nice blue. It's a gray blue. So they call it country blue. Again, it's a velvety plush yarn. And I believe this one went with the $7.64 plush yarn assortment. So there we go. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 balls of this. And I know that there's not very much in each ball because it's a chunkier, thicker weight yarn, but I still think that that was a pretty good deal. And one more velvet. So this one is just a smoky blue. I think I've had this one before. $5.94. So that's what I'm saying. The mystery assortment, all of those ones that I just showed you were just a little bit more expensive than one ball of this. Great deal. Great deal. All I'm saying. I think there's more. I didn't show this one yet, did I? This one is called Slim Steel. It is a gray. So I don't know if this goes with the 2 pound yarn bag or if this is still the plush yarn assortment because this is plush again. I am going to have so much fun working with this plush yarn, I hope. I'm getting better. The more I do it, the more I enjoy it, the easier it becomes. And if nothing else, these make great scrunchies. I don't know what this is. Let's see. This is a solids 1 pound bag of yarn, and I'm not sure how much it was. There's a yarn surprise bag pack, which was $25, and I think that's still in there because it all comes kind of in a zippered bag separate. This one is a solids 1 pound bag of yarn, and I have 2, so that probably makes the pound. But maybe it goes with the surprise pack. It says 0. There's no way it was 0 unless it was tied in with one of these other prices. I have some gray yarn. Always use gray. I don't have a lot of gray, so this is perfect. It's just a 4-weight, I'm guessing acrylic yarn. Just a 4-weight, nice gray. Fine with me. Nothing too exciting though, but it's gray. It's fine with me. And now the surprise pack. I love these. I absolutely love these. Like I said before, sometimes you get yarns you've never used before. Sometimes you get yarns you probably wouldn't normally buy in a store, but because it's a mystery and it came here, it forces you to really be creative, think outside the box, or you could always just donate it or give it to somebody else that might like the challenge of using some of this different yarn. So here we go. Let's take a look at it. Oh, I see some red heart in there. Okay. I love how they come in these nice pouches. You got a zipper. So I like to put some of my odds and ends of yarn once I empty this out back in here. You can put like works in progress that maybe you're not working on anymore. We have the Mary Maxim yarn surprise pack. So let's get into this. First off, we have Scrubby. So it's the Stitch Soak Scrub yarn, and I did a tutorial on this not that long ago. It is not my favorite yarn to work with. I don't like how it feels, but if you hold a strand of just your regular cotton yarn with this and make a scrubby or something, it's a lot better to work with. I actually do like this color though. What is the color? This is color, let me find it. This is color Rose. And it's a nice sort of pinkish. So I have 4 of these. And this whole mystery thing, all this yarn, whatever comes in here, was $25.49. So not a bad deal. They always give you, oh look at it, I got a little kit. I was gonna say they always give you patterns and stuff because I thought this was gonna be a pattern, but it is a little paint by stitches, 1-stitch needlework kit. And it's Lion Brand yarn. All right, so let me get this on camera so you can see it. You get a nice graph in there with the yarn. And this one is called Out of This World. It's a little rocket. That's super cool. I've never gotten a kit before in one of these. Yay. And, oh, we've got a crochet hook. I've never gotten a crochet hook. This is Crochet Magic. Hook with a twist. So this is new to me. It looks like the hook has a little bit of a twist in there. Does it have the size? Am I missing the size? Does it say on there what size it is? Oh, it's very small. Okay. 9mm. It says small, so way up there. Small 9mm. Well, 9mm is not super small, but maybe compared to other hooks like this, it's on the smaller size. Okay, I'm up for giving this one a try. I see another one. Okay, that one was small compared. Okay, so this one is 20mm. This is now the largest hook that I own. Wow, this is kind of cool. It's got a little twist in there. So I don't know how I feel about that. We're gonna have to give it a try. So I've got a 20mm and a 9mm. I'm just trying to think of what I'm gonna use with a 20mm. What am I gonna make with that? Probably some big chunky project. Now this is kind of funny because I just used up the last of this Red Heart Roll With It Sparkle that I had in this same colorway. And this is called Lake House. So you've got blues and some browns, beige. It's a nice wintry kind of colorway. So now I need to come up with another sort of scarf pattern. But I don't care. I do really like the Roll With It. So 2 of those. Another one of these, I think I got these the same thing. This is called True Blue Sparkle. And this colorway is called Frozen. And it's a nice blue, baby blue kind of color. It is a 3-weight, 195 yards, 96 rayon from bamboo and 4% polyester. It's really soft. So I like this. I use this a lot in bandanas and I mix it with another color, usually a cotton or something, and they come out really cute. So there we go. So we've had some repeats. All right, and here is the skein tones. This one is called Sienna, and I think this is the same one. Yeah, so I've got 2 in Sienna. So it's a really nice, soft brownish color, 100% acrylic, and 185 yards. So I've got some more of these that I think came in another mystery pack. So now I have some more, and I'm not sure if I'm going to use them all together or if I'm going to put them into other projects with other yarns and things. I don't know. We've got a whole bunch of the Red Heart Soft in white which is fine with me because I can always use white yarn. In fact, I just had to go buy some Red Heart white yarn because I was running out. I was doing some things maybe for the holiday, Christmas, using red, white, green, and I was running a little bit low on white. So I've got 1 and a 3-pack. So I've got 4 more, which, yay, is perfect. White always kind of is a nice contrasting color to use in a project to tie in some of the other colors that you're using. So I love the white. And that's it for the yarn. We do have some in this little paper pack. We've got some patterns, yarn inspiration patterns. So it looks like we've got one for scrunchies. We've got one for like a granny cross bag, textured baby blanket. That's a Mary Maxim, a poncho, and the cover. So you always get some nice patterns, some good ideas to use with this yarn. Now I've got a whole bunch of yarn to put away into my mess of a yarn closet. I hope you enjoyed opening this box of yarn as much as I did, and let's hope I can come up with some really fun projects, and I'm going to try those new hooks, see what those are all about. But for now, I need to get this box out of my living room, put all this yarn away, and get to crocheting. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, opening this yarn, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.